Hello, friends and family. It is time to change up the layout of the barn from my previous experiences. So these are where I would close off my ewes when they were lambing. That way, the lambs and the ewes would be in close to each other, give her some space, but not too much so that the lambs were unable to actually get to her. But unfortunately, it's really hard to get us, the people, in there as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change up this. It's going to be a divider that runs across here and connects up to this one. And then I'm going to have a divider in between this one all the way across, and there's a divider for these ones. And that way, what's going to happen is I'm going to take the divider all the way over to here. So there's going to be two large areas on this side, and then there is going to be one big area on the back side. I'm going to take and divide up this area into my creep feed. This was originally the creep feed area, which had a little door that the lambs could get into. But right now my livestock guardian dog is the only one who can actually fit in here. So what I did is I closed it off, and this is where her food and water is, so that the sheep can't get in there and bug her. And I decided that I needed more space for my creep area because lambs grow surprisingly fast. So I'm going to have this area, and then I'm going to actually have two. So this wall is going to move out that way. And then I'm going to divide this into two bays that are large enough that the lambs should be able to get to the ewe, so she can't move too far away and lose her lambs, but she'll be able to be in there with her lambs, and I can be in there as well and help her if she needs any assistance. If she doesn't, well, she's got extra space, which she won't complain about. So I'm going to have to move these around, move this wall back about 4 inches, and this will then, between here and this future wall, will be where I'll have a laneway. So there'll be gates going into each of the areas, on one going into the far back, one onto this side, and then one for these two. So there'll be 3 large areas and 2 lambing bays, plus a creep area, plus all this area for the livestock guardian dog, and hopefully that all works out, and it should be enough room in the general area as well as in the lambing area. And if I have any rowdy ram lambs that are getting in trouble later in the season, I can put them into the lambing area because it'll be more than big enough to put in a ram, or if my ram is getting kind of uppity by that time. And I guess I should show you guys. Pick these up, and it works really, really well. Put it up high enough that they can drink out of, but not low enough that they can accidentally do business into it and get it all dirty. So it keeps it up and out of the way, which is awesome. So I'll be moving these when I put in the dividers. They'll be actually going along the walls. So I guess the bestest way to see is this wall. So it'll be buckets going along here until here, and it'll be on both sides. So there'll be one going along here, and then when I divide up these 2 bays, there'll be another set going along here. And then on the opposite side, there'll be another set going on the other side. That way I can also, if I'm feeding any special treats in the fall, such as some squash, I can put them in the bucket and keep them up and out of the way. And for the hay, well, the hay I've discovered that these work really well. I'm going to get them with little wood going around them, just like I have with the buckets that are hanging on the wall. They're about right height. I might raise them up just a little bit, but otherwise you put your hay in here and the sheep gather around, and for the most part they don't make a mess, which is what I'm looking for. No messes. Messes I have to clean up, and I don't have a lot of time to clean up messes, so avoiding messes is the goal.